While in Barcelona, Spain, I decided to make a day trip to the island of Mallorca, a place rich in St. Junípero Serra history. Before going, though, I wondered if there was anything of interest regarding him in Barcelona, since Catalonian culture influenced his life. My search brought me to the Bon Pastor neighborhood, a roughly 30-minute metro ride from La Sagrada Familia. Supposedly, there was a park named after him there. What I found was a nice city park with lots of monk parakeets. The only references to Serra was on a map. I saw lots of references to Salvador Park, a local politician who was executed during Franco's dictatorship in 1939. I later found out that Serra's name was replaced by him in 2019. I did find a major street named after Serra that runs through the neighborhood. The next day I was off to Palma, the capital of the autonomous region, Balearic Islands. I caught an early flight, and after about 30 minutes airborne and roughly 130 miles, I arrived. I caught a local bus and in less than 30 minutes arrived in the city center. Palma, today a city of around 500,000, is where Serra studied for the priesthood, taught in a seminary, and left for New Spain. My first stop was Mass at Cathedral of Santa Maria of Palma, consecrated in the early 13th century. A short walk from there was a quick visit to the community of the Poor Sisters of St. Clare of Palma de Mallorca, to see a painting of Serra, seen here. I needed to take a little break at a little cafe near my next stop, the Basilica of St. Francis, where Serra studied, was ordained, taught, and preached. I was moved when I had a concert played, it seemed just for me. Seen here is the actual ambo in the church that he definitely preached from. Then I was off to the station to catch my hour-long, roughly 30-mile train ride to Petra, the town where St. Junípero Serra was born. After a short ride through the city, one was in the Mallorcan countryside. I envisioned Serra, the frequent walker, plying the trail in search of souls. I was one of a few who disembarked the Petra station. I walked through the streets of the quaint village of around 3,000, surrounded by all things Serra, the founder of the California missions. I met up with my host, Ms. Catalina Font Gomila, president of the Serra Museum, and her friend who helped translate, Ms. Elizabeth A. Wise Loomis. We got to know each other better at a great restaurant, The Cellar, where we enjoyed many traditional Mallorcan dishes. From there, I was whisked away to Radio Petra 98.00 FM, where I was interviewed by Guillermo Bauzá about my work at missions1769.com. It was great visiting the Serra Museum and home of St. Junípero Serra. What a way to mark the 10th anniversary of my labor of love at missions1769.com. The highlight, though, was speaking at the convent of San Bernardino de Siena, across the street from the Serra home. It was there that Serra was first educated. Special thanks to Ms. Catalina Font Gomila, Ms. Elizabeth A. Wise Loomis, and Guillermo Bauzá, Padre Juan Ignacio Muro, in the Franciscan community of St. Peter's Parish for making me feel so welcome.
In the spirit.